Hello and welcome back to Football Daily for our annual look at 10 players crushing it on loan. Some of these stars could be the faces of the future, so pay close attention. Let's go. 10. Hwang Hee-Chan. First up is Wolves loanee Hwang Hee-Chan, who is enjoying his football again at the Molineux. The South Korean forward was part of Jesse Marsch's hugely exciting Red Bull Salzburg outfit that made waves in the 2019-20 Champions League, himself netting 3 and posting 3 assists before following in Erling Haaland's footsteps by heading to Germany. Unlike Haaland, Hwang headed to Salzburg's sister outfit RB Leipzig, but unlike Haaland, Hwang never got to grips with the Bundesliga. To date, he has yet to score in the competition from 20 appearances. That didn't stop Wolves from providing the 25-year-old with a fresh start in the summer, and so far, the ball has been a hit in the West Midlands. 4 goals and 0 assists might not scream success, but no player in the Premier League has converted more shots into goals than Hwang, who's found the net with 4 out of his 5 shots on target. His clinical nature has reportedly made him a target for both Liverpool and Manchester City, leaving Wolves scrambling to sign him up permanently. Considering he is currently the club's top scorer, that should be their main priority this winter. 9. Pedro Porro. When Manchester City line up against Sporting Clube de Portugal in the last 16 of the Champions League, it will finally provide Pedro Porro with an opportunity to appear on the same pitch as his parent side. Porro was purchased by City from fellow CFG outfit Girona in 2019 for £11 million, but has never made a first-team appearance, originally returning to Spain with Real Valladolid for signing a 2-year loan deal with Sporting in the summer of 2020. Fast forward 18 months and the 22-year-old is one of the most exciting defenders in the Primera Liga. The Spaniard was part of Los Leones' squad that delivered a historic domestic double last season, even scoring the winner in the League Cup final and earning the Man of the Match award. And neither Sporting or Porro have slowed down this term either. Currently second in the league and flying in Europe, Porro has combined 3.5 tackles and interceptions per match with 3 goal involvements, quickly proving to be the best of City's loanee roster. Sporting are desperate to make the deal permanent, and more success on the continent should ensure they have the funds to make that happen. 8. Willian José. Fans of Wolverhampton Wanderers might not believe it, but Willian José is actually excelling on loan at Real Betis. The Brazilian was a disastrous alternative to the injured Raul Jimenez, scoring just once in over 1,100 minutes of Premier League action last term. Wolves had a £22 million option to buy in the deal, but there was no chance they were paying Real Sociedad even half that amount for the misfiring forward. In fairness to Willian José, his record for the blue and white is impressive. Between 2016 and 2020, he hit double figures in every La Liga campaign, and Real Betis were happy to keep him in Spain this season. And perhaps unsurprisingly, he's enjoying life in Andalusia much more than in the West Midlands. A nomad with 11 different clubs on his record, José has scored 5 and assisted 4 for Los Verde Blancos, who find themselves in unfamiliar territory, now 3rd in the table. He has developed an effective relationship with Juanmi up front, and could be the key to delivering Champions League football to Los Beticos for the first time in 17 years. 7. Sepp van den Berg. For our first dip into the Championship, we are following Liverpool's young defender loving life at Preston North End. Sepp van den Berg joined the Reds from Dutch outfit PEC Zwolle in 2019 for a fee which could rise to £4.5 million, but has only ever played in a smattering of cup matches on Merseyside, despite 22 appearances in the Eredivisie. Liverpool's defensive injury crisis last winter presented an opportunity to pick Van den Berg, but instead Klopp turned to Preston's Ben Davies as part of the solution. In return, the young Dutchman headed to Deepdale. Yet while Davies has almost disappeared from the pitch, Van den Berg has never looked back. Following 16 Championship appearances last season, the loan was extended by another year, and this term he has been exceptional, leading the side for tackles and minutes on the pitch. What's more, the 19-year-old also wins an impressive 3 aerial duels and makes 2.6 clearances per 90, while his 2.8 completed long balls demonstrates a confidence far beyond his youthful exterior. Van den Berg is making light work of the second tier and looks more than ready for a shot in the Premier League. 6. William Saliba. For a second year running, Matteo Guendouzi is finding success on loan away from Arsenal, this time impressing at Marseille. But rather than shine more light on the French midfielder, we're turning our attentions to his fellow gunner at the Stade Velodrome, William Saliba. The centre-half is a dominant figure in OM's defence, completing 3.8 tackles and interceptions per 90, plus leading his side with 21 aerial duel victories this term. But where the 6'3" defender really excels is in possession, and he couldn't have found a better coach to nurture these qualities than in Jorge Sampaoli. The Argentine champions an expansive, unorthodox brand of ball-playing football, which Saliba has taken to with ease. The 20-year-old is the man tasked with launching Marseille's attacks from defence, and the result is a stunning pass completion rate of 93.4%, along with his 5.3 progressive carries per 90. He ranks among the top 2% of centre-halves for touches and passes in France, and the top 10% of dribbles completed. Saliba is clearly a very talented defender, and if Mikel Arteta has any sense, he will finally give him a chance to show what he can do back at the Emirates next term. 5. James Garner. Between the under-23 squad and the senior side, Manchester United have 13 players trying their luck elsewhere on loan. Of that bunch, Brandon Williams is showing potential at Norwich City, and Ethan Laird is enjoying life at Swansea. But James Garner is arguably the most intriguing of the three, thanks to his role in helping a resurgent Nottingham Forest up the Championship table once more. The 20-year-old has been with the Reds since last January and has quickly motored towards 40 appearances for the club. A box-to-box midfielder with 25 caps for England at junior level, he is thriving among a very youthful starting 11 this term, combining 2.7 tackles and interceptions with 2 shots and key passes per game. And following his recent goal and assist against Peterborough, Steve Cooper made it clear he had a very special talent on his hands. Garner has always been highly rated within the United Academy, and Ralph Rangnick has never shied away from putting his faith in youth. The Reds could certainly use a new midfielder, so Garner's moment to shine in the theatre of dreams might just be closer than we think. 4. Morgan Gibbs-White. After years of trial and error, Morgan Gibbs-White is finally gaining some momentum to back up his early hype. In 2017, he became the 3rd youngest player ever to represent Wolves at 16 years and 11 months, and a year later made 13 championship appearances in their promotion push under Nuno Espirito Santo. But it would take 57 attempts before the attacking midfielder ever got on the scoresheet for his boyhood side, and from just under 2,000 league minutes, he's only provided 1 assist. However, that is all changing this season with Sheffield United. Now 21, Gibbs-White has lit up an otherwise mixed return to the Championship for the Blades, with 9 goal involvements from 15 starts. Only the veteran Billy Sharp has been more productive in the final third, though Gibbs-White dominates the side for creativity with 6.5 shots, dribbles and key passes per 90. In truth, he's exactly the type of player Bruno Lage could use back at the Molineux. And with COVID slashing squad numbers across the country, rumours are growing that Wolves might look to bring Gibbs-White back this winter. Paul Heckingbottom and Sheffield United should do everything in their power to make sure that doesn't happen. 3. Merih Demiral. When Tottenham splashed £42 million on Atalanta's influential centre-half Christian Romero, it was easy to fear the worst for Ladea's defence. Romero had arguably been the best in his position in Serie A for 2 seasons straight, and replacing the Argentine was never going to be easy. Yet in his place arrived Merih Demiral, a highly rated Turkish defender who was constantly stuck on the bench at Juventus. Only ever handed 21 league appearances across 2 seasons with the Bianconeri, his loan move to Atalanta was an opportunity to show what he can really do. And fortunately for the Bergamo outfit, Demiral is rising to the occasion. Like Romero, he is a dominant defender, winning a massive 79% of his aerial duels, whilst also completing over 3 clearances a match. But he is smart and tactically aware too, reflected in how he ranks among the top 10% of elite centre-halves for pressures and interceptions. And as we saw against Napoli recently, he can finish as well. Demiral's fine form has helped surge Atalanta towards a genuine title challenge, with Gasperini's men running hot at the halfway stage. Whatever happens, they will be foolish not to activate his €28 million option to buy next summer. 2. Ethan Ampadu. For a player who burst onto the scene aged just 15, Ethan Ampadu's career has never hit the heights expected. 5 years on from swapping Exeter City for the Bright Lights of Chelsea, 30% of the defensive midfielder's pro appearances have come for Wales, and successive loan spells at RB Leipzig plus Sheffield United failed to provide any evidence Ampadu had a future with the Blues. It meant a summer switch to Serie A new boys Venezia went unnoticed. However, much to everyone's delight, Ampadu is killing it in Venice, recovering from a slow start to become a key figure in their battle against relegation. Since mid-October, the 21-year-old has started 9 matches for I Lagunari, chalking up 2 assists and commanding the space in front of the defence. The Welshman has proved so impressive, he ranks among the top 2% of players for tackles and pressures among his position in Italy, and were it not for a frankly farcical red card against Salernitana, we would have seen a lot more from the young dragon. Finally showing all the progressive and tenacious qualities he's always demonstrated for Wales, it's great to see Ampadu looking the part in that stunning Venezia shirt. 1. Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher isn't just one of the loan signings of the summer, but one of the best signings full stop. The Englishman has been a revelation for Patrick Vieira's Crystal Palace, brushing off the disappointment of relegation with West Brom last term to set the Premier League alight. So far, Gallagher has netted 6 and assisted 3 from midfield and muscled his way into the England setup. And by Who Scored's metrics, only Mohamed Salah has outdone him this term. What makes the Chelsea loanee so good is his all-round ability. On one hand, he is tenacious in defence, putting up 2.6 tackles per 90, along with 2 blocks and a massive 24.6 attempted pressures. But on the other hand, he's gifted going forward, running well over 4 shots and key passes per 90, and even completing 1.2 dribbles. Palace's smart recruitment from Michael Olise to Odsonne Edouard has provided him with a plethora of attacking talent to work with, and he's even managed to help coax some form out of Christian Benteke once more. Thomas Tuchel will have a massive headache trying to figure out what to do with the 21-year-old next term, as judging by his current work, Gallagher is simply too good for life on the bench. So that was our list of 10 players crushing it on loan this season. Who do you think's the star of the show and who did we miss out? Let us know in the comments down below and you might just appear in Sunday Vibes. Make sure you're liked and subscribed to Football Daily with that notification bell switched on and we'll see you next time.